Welcome to Tarkov. Today we're going to be searching for the new RSH G-2, which I'm going to be referring to as an RPG as that name is simply too long. Heading straight into streets of Tarkov almost right off spawn, we were given some backshots. Soon enough those backshots became too much for me that I simply couldn't handle it anymore and decided to head back to my stash. Okay, taking things seriously now, Check 13 is going to be our main destination for today's adventure, so that's exactly where we're going to be navigating ourselves over to. Alright, so Check 13, I haven't hit this in, honestly, it might have even been a year since I last hit it. If not something like at least 6 months, I'm pretty sure. It's been a good minute. There's something to my left. I think that's a scav, but I don't know. Scavs lie down? That's crazy. Now Check 13 is an amazing key. Last time I hit this thing I found a green keycard which was worth like 40 million rubles. And now, at least what I'm hoping for, we should also have the potential to also find ourselves an RPG. That may not even exist because I just genuinely don't even know if they can even spawn there. But that's what we're here to find out. We don't know. I've asked a bunch of my friends who play Tarkov, some other streamers too, and none of them know if the RPG can actually spawn in march rooms. So I guess we'll find out, and I'll either be surprised at finding one or waste 1.3 million rubles on this key for nothing. Well, I guess it's not wasting for nothing, because technically I am still going to get something, even if it's not an RPG. But what I really want here is the RPG. Finally arriving to Check 13, it was time to see what was in this. Opening it for the first time in over 6 months, I was pretty excited. Imagine RPG on the first hit. I don't even know what the RPG looks like, to be honest. Well, I know what it looks like, I don't know what it looks like on the ground. A scar? Is that a scar? Yeah, a scar and a desert eagle. Half of the time you spend in march rooms is just, inspecting the floor. But I don't want to miss anything, so I'm going to take my good old time inspecting the floor. This is honestly pretty disappointing, I can't lie. Really? Just 2 guns? And I mean, 3 rounds of shotgun shells? Like, really? For a marked room that costs 1.3 million? I guess 1.3 million is not that much. I'm pretty sure the last time I hit it, this key was like 9 million, so I don't know, de-inflation or something, but with our first pretty disappointing hit of the Check 13 key, things weren't off to a great start, but then again, like I said, this key has dropped in value by about 10 times since I last hit it, so I can't really have the same expectations that I did 6 months ago. Then again, this is only our first hit, so I can't really say much about this key as I don't really have that tested info to really back up what I'm saying. On our way out to our extract though, just like our first raid, we were surprised with a nice package of backshots. Oh, of course there's a guy just upstairs in that random window. Like, what are you doing? Like, what? To anyone who's played Streets of Tarkov before and doesn't have a 10 KD or a bunch of stickmen and boxes on their screen, you'll know that this map can be pretty punishing. Sure, there's people who can run around the entire map wiping the whole lobby, escaping with 3 million rubles in their bag, but I'm not one of them. In fact, if there's any map that I struggle to survive on the most, Streets of Tarkov is definitely up there. It's probably the hardest by quite far. This is an absolute tragedy already, bro. It's my second, actually no, it's not my second, it's my 3rd raid. I've been playing for 20 minutes and it's my 3rd raid already. Oh my. Luckily we were able to just walk around that guy who shot us and make it past him without having to deal with him. Survival is my priority here. I want to at least be able to make it to Check 13 itself. I have a question for you guys, right? So obviously, not every key, but a lot of keys, I would say most keys, have been nerfed over the past year or so in Tarkov. you know, check 15 used to be like 14 million rubles, and now it's a million rubles, and the loot inside it has like been demolished in value. Well, I guess that's because, well, it used to be, and I'm pretty sure still is, Labs keycards, but the Labs keycards themselves have been demolished in value. Something like the red keycard used to be, what, 40-50 million, and now it's, I don't know, like a million? It's just crazy. And to be honest, I don't really like it. I don't like the fact that all these extremely high value items have just lost their value. I actually, even though it was like, I've never found, you know, I've never found a red keycard that was worth 50 million when it was worth 50 million, because it was just simply so rare. But I like having those really, really rare items. I think it makes it exciting to, like, you know, loot and just have the thought that you could find something so valuable. But I'm kind of sad that it's all gone. Even check 13, it used to be 9 million and now it's 1.3, and I mean, you can see how degraded the loot inside it is. I mean, this is, I guess I just lied, because, hello? 3 M60s? Am I seeing this right? No, that's 2 M60s and a Mark 43. What? That's kind of crazy, to be honest. That's something. That is something. What the hell? With our second hit being quite a bit better than the first, I was quite a bit more motivated. Getting 3 pretty decent guns and a dog tags case is really good for a key only worth 1.3 million rubles. But at the end of the day, I'm only here for one thing, and that one thing only, and that's an RPG, which obviously didn't spawn in this second hit. It ain't no RPG though. It ain't no RPG, so that's what we're truly here for. Are they heavy? They are indeed heavy. Oh my god, that's slightly annoying. That's very annoying, actually. As per extract, I have crash site, damaged house. We'll go for crash site. That's most likely the safest from here. This is gonna be painful though, having to waddle our way all the way out to the extract. Lovely days. Being so overweight, I'd have to stop in bushes along the way in order to regain my stamina on the way to the I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm genuinely going to... I'm gonna bust. Oh, okay. I see what we're dealing with here. I don't know about this guy. I can't lie. He is slightly suspicious, I must say. So far this adventure, we have survived a total of 0 raids, but we've hit check 13 2 times. Honestly, I'd really only care if we died coming out of check 13 if I actually had the RPG on me, but obviously in those first 2 hits we didn't find the RPG, so I didn't lose what I'm really here for. Getting a really nice spawn on this current raid though, we were able to make it to check 13 completely untouched for the 3rd hit. Come on, 3rd time's a charm, right? 3rd time's a charm? This one is going to have a rocket launcher in it, which, to be honest, if it does, I'm so getting hacked on. There's gonna be a guy floating above my head if I pull a rocket launcher. He's gonna be in the ground and he's gonna start hatcheting me from under the ground. We have a Velociraptor, that's like 50,000 rubles. PS12. BP, okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna be 762 BP. We've got an RPD. We've got an AS Val. That's actually pretty decent value. Not for the amount of slots it takes, but for a gun, it's definitely one of the higher value guns. But no RPG. I wonder how rare this actually is. Or maybe it's not even rare. Maybe it doesn't even exist. Who knows? It very well could just not exist. And I'm hitting this key for app. Okay. Yeah, it very much could just not exist, the RPG. Well, not exist in terms of not being able to spawn in marked keys, in which, GG, I've lost from the beginning, but who knows? I forgot to put the dog tags case away, so I have no meds. What's new, bro? I always forget to do something, every single time. It's always something. We'll never have a perfect raid. Yet again, getting an almost perfect spawn. I don't know the spawns of Streets of Tarkov, so I don't know if you can get one better than this. We headed straight for, guess what? Check 13. This time though, things were a little different. What? Since when was this a room? What? I did not know this existed. This is new to me. What? Even in here? Is there any loot in here? Ah, this place is creepy though. Like what? Doesn't look like there's any loot at all. Oh, here we go. That's truly unfortunate for him, to be honest, but that was honestly so close at the same time. Holy crap. I did not hear a single footstep of him coming in here until he was just here. I guess it was quite far away, actually. Like through multiple rooms. That is crazy. Hello, how are you doing today? What do you have on you? You have... a very... Holy, that is an extremely nice kit. Jesus. Okay, well, I'll take your gun and I'm gonna be using this. Does he have a friend? I swear I just heard someone. What ammo? BP. Yeah, that's crazy. I think he has a friend. And now I'm scared. Does he? I mean, I guess I should clear it before I open the key. That would be crazy if he has a friend. Ooh, that is such a bad peek. Like, that is so hard to peek. Nah, screw it. If he has a friend, his friend can push me. I will continue with my day. And I'm gonna open this and see if there's an RPG in it. To be honest, if he does have a friend and there is an RPG in it, then I just lose, I guess, but... Nah, we'll be fine, Alright, so we got a RD, which is very nice. We got a Vector, which is also very nice. And the T5000, which I don't think I'm gonna have the space for. No, if I fold that, and yeah, I do have the space for it. Nice. That's crazy. We are going to be so incredibly overweight this raid, it is not even funny. And last time I was overweight with a bunch of loot on me, I got a very nice package delivered straight to my feet. And it busted on my feet actually, which ended up with me back in my stash. And I would rather that not happen this time. What is this? SS197, okay. We got some BS, that's very nice actually. Alright, cool. Nothing crazy, but guns. Guns, wow. And with that, all we had to do was fit the rest of the loot of the PMC that we killed. This is going to make us extremely heavy. How the hell am I gonna take any of this? Okay, we'll just switch out armor. Because mine is partially insured, not all insured. Take that, do that. Honestly, I don't need this ammo. It's so bad. He's running 40 round mags. I just realized. What a unique player. 40 round mags. That bag is so incredibly big. So incredibly big. 58 kg. How much does my gun weigh? 3? I don't think we'll be able to regain stam even if I drop my gun. So, well. We're just gonna have to waddle our way out again. It is what it is. Am I gonna get shot the moment I exit this door? Probably. Yeah, I mean, I have no stamina. I have no stamina here. This is just so bad. Oh my god, my head is 2 HP. What do I even do here? He was in the window behind me. He knows I've gone in here. I could go up and try get an angle on a window above, but no window above peaks his side. It only peaks this side here, not that side. Can I go anywhere this way? I could. I don't know if he's holding this. If I hug this wall, maybe I can. Ooh, I'm so scared. I need to get my bag though. Do you think he saw me drop my bag? I don't know, bro. I think he's in that window right there. No, he's right there. Is he? Yeah, he is. What? He actually pushed up. Oh my god, he's right there. I don't have any stamina. I need hand stamina. Is he just gonna take my bag and leave, you think? There's no way, right? And as I waited and waited for him to do something, nothing ever happened. He never re-peeked. I never even saw him run away. I think he just took my bag and straight up dipped, which didn't really matter to me because... yeah, and I get shot from behind. I mean, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. After taking a break, it was now the next day and I was feeling refreshed, ready to hit check 13, hoping to find this RPG for once and for all. I'm currently at around 2 million rubles in my stash, so we're not exactly broke, but we don't exactly have an infinite amount of rubles to play with. With the price of the kits I'm running, 2 million rubles is 4 extra kits and we have 6 hits left on check 13. 4 kits for 6 hits is definitely very doable, but to my standards I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't work out. Arriving here at check 13, things were a little off this time. The first door that usually spawns closed was already open, but the breach door wasn't breached yet. Either someone was still inside here, still looting up check 13 and just didn't leave yet, or he didn't know that the breach door existed and left the way he came in from. After waiting about 10 minutes though, it became too long and I just had to go in and check for myself. Was he still in here, or was I waiting outside for nothing? Today was already off to a pretty bad streak, but with things like this, we just have to move on and keep trying. At this point, I was losing quite a lot of hope in actually finding this RPG in Check 13. Remember that I don't actually know if this thing can spawn in a marked key. I heard some people say that it can, and I heard some people say that they have no idea. And since it's such a new item, especially at the time of recording this, there's not really much info out there on YouTube or online anywhere on where it can spawn or if it can even spawn. Obviously you can get it from the quest line, but I've still yet to do Grenadier and who knows how long that will take. Since we were so deep into this adventure though, I was still going to use at least 10 uses of the key that I bought, just so I could basically feel better that I at least tried. One thing I was thinking about whilst running around was, if I had found the RPG, where can I even get the ammo for it? I don't know how this thing works, I don't know much about it. Like I said, this thing was pretty new at the time of recording and there wasn't much online about it. If I eventually do find it, will it come loaded or will I have to still complete that questline to be able to even get ammo for it? Oh man, I thought we had it this time, I can't lie, I saw this M60, well, M43, whatever the hell it is, and I thought it was it. I thought it was it. It looked chonky, it looked big, but it wasn't it. I am losing hope very, very quickly. We have 2 more uses after this. It ain't looking good, I can't lie. It ain't looking good. Wait, a gold chain can spawn there? I don't want to know how many times I might have potentially missed a Bitcoin that could spawn there. I did not know that that was a spawn. Oh my god. That could be tragic. Well, that's about it. No... definitely no RPG for us today. Well, at least in this hit, maybe in the next 2, but... I'm losing hope at a very rapid pace. Oh my god! Oh my god, how am I alive? How am I alive? Holy crap. Jesus. That guy indeed sprayed me down. Not enough to kill me, but Jesus Christ. Holy. What even was that, a Vector? I think so. Something with a crazy high fire rate, at least maybe like an MP9? No, it didn't sound like an MP9 though. Well, that kind of screws up my plan to go to a sewer river extract. How the hell do I get there now? I either have to wrap all the way around or just fight him and, I don't know, potentially kill him. Or maybe make it pass without him noticing. The thing is, I don't have much to lose. Like, what do I have to lose? Like, nothing. My bag is practically empty. I just don't want to, I don't want to have to lose this kit itself because I'm so broke currently. I think I can afford 1 more kit if I lose this and then I'd have to do a money run. And to be honest, with 2 more hits on the key, I kind of just want to be able to get the key over with without having to squeeze in a money run. So hopefully... We can figure something out here and survive this raid. There's no way he's here though. Like, why is he here? And why is a scav just sitting next to me, bro? Chill, scav, please. Oh my god, what is going on? There's no way the scav is coming to me! Leave me alone! What is going on? What is going on? Oh my god, well, I guess we are on our last kit here. Nice. At this point, the ruble situation in my stash is so bad that if we die in this raid, we're simply just going to have to do a money run in order to continue. I found a bunch of random items like dog tags and such that I could sell to barely put this Velociraptor kit together, but getting such a horrible spawn, we have to cover so much ground in order to get to check 13, that the chances of coming across someone is just simply so high. Obviously we had no choice though, we just had to live with it and pray for the best. That is so truly tragic for your life. Holy crap. What? That was literally a 360. Hello? How did you fumble that bag? How did you fumble it? How did you? How did you? How? That is something. That is something. That's something right there. I looked to the right as well. I was like, when I ran past, I was like, I'm not gonna be able to see the doorway there, but no one's ever in there, so I just kind of ran past, just expecting no one to be in there. So when I got shot, I just instantly knew where he was. Because I was like, I've checked everything else. That's the only place that I didn't look, and I knew that I didn't look there. So I just knew. I simply knew. That is kind of crazy that he died to that, but I'm not complaining. I'm still alive. I'm the one who is struggling here on rubles, so thanks for the survival, I guess. Nice fight. Don't know how you managed. Never mind. I lied to you. I should just keep my mouth shut, I guess. I think it's better when I just don't talk, to be honest. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. Imagine if he got that from the marks room. I don't know if it comes loaded, but if he got that from the marks room, I'm never gonna find out. That's a sad thing. But if he did, I genuinely might just get depression. I might. I'll never find out, so I'm just gonna move on. That's tragic. I just need to stop talking. And now it's officially time to move on from Streets of Tarkov, just for a singular raid into Interchange to get ourselves some roubles. Getting literally the most perfect spawn possible, we're gonna be able to do my favorite money run in Interchange, heading through the back of Gauffin. Honestly, it's quite refreshing, not being in Streets for once. Because I don't really play much, I only play when I have to record. And I spend most of my time editing, so yeah, I mean, Streets can get a little bit frustrating sometimes, because, I mean, I can't survive it. People on it are simply too good and too geared, and some of them have the ability to fly, so, you know, it's nice to be on a different map. Also just variety, you know, it's nice to jump around maps. If you're playing at the beginning of the wipe and you have to hit customs like 50 times in a row to do a gazillion different quests, it's just nice to get off that map and onto another map. But yeah, 10,000 rubles in the stash. Actually a little bit more now because I did sell a bunch, but what I sold went to this current kit, so I'm broke again. So yeah, I really do need rubles right now. And if I die with this kit, then it's all the way down to a scav run, which I'd rather not. So what's the plan here? We're gonna hit the whole of Gauffin, which honestly, a lot of the times Gauffin is my only money run. I just hit Gauffin and then I leave. But depending on how much we get here, we could just do that, but I think I'll probably hit Idea 2. There isn't really much there though. Ideally I want to hit Oli because I can get fuel and water filters, which are insanely valuable at this stage into wipe. But that also means I'm gonna have to run backwards because it is on the complete opposite side of the map from me right now. Oh well, not the map, but the mall. First of all, I should have brought a bigger bag. I can actually buy bigger bags from Ref. I always forget that you can actually... Well, I can actually buy bags from Ref. I just don't use him for anything but bartering for ammo. I can't lie though. For only Gauffin, this is not that bad. Because I could head straight out to the railway extract right now and I've just made myself like 300, 400k. From a run that has only taken me so far, what, 3 minutes? By the time I get out to the extract, obviously it's not 3 minutes anymore, but that's still gonna be like a 7-8 minute run for almost half a mil. I'm pretty satisfied, getting around 400,000 rubles in my bag in only around 4 to 5 minutes. This is why I love Gauffin so much, and especially that spawn. The spawn that we got was right at the bottom of the ramp entering Gauffin. We can head straight through Gauffin out the other end and head straight to the railway extract. It really can't get more efficient than that. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't even see him. I genuinely can't even see that guy. What is that guy doing there? Nah, man, why now? Why here? This is so bad. I can go behind here. I can kind of get away, but all he needs is one shot to the head and I'm gone. There's no way he knows, like, he finds me here, right? I mean, he has to push up if he wants to find me here. I can just wait here. At the end of the day, my extract is right next to me, so I just waited. I waited for him to push me if he was ever going to push me, but it's obvious that he's just not going to do that. I actually waited here for quite a while. I don't know exactly how long, but something around 5 minutes. It did make the money run less efficient as we had now spent more time in Interchange, but it doesn't really matter because we at least survived. This could now afford us one extra kit along with the one that we already have, leaving us with 2 kits to return to Streets of Tarkov to finally end today's adventure. Alright, it's time to actually lock ourselves in here and get these last 2 uses of the keys done and over with. To be honest, at this rate, I genuinely don't know if it would have been just faster to do a Grenadier and the task after that. Then again, Grenadier is a task that is very highly based on a pretty decent amount of luck. So who knows, we could be still on 0 Grenadier kills at this point after, you know, an equal amount of playtime, just because that's just something that you can't really predict. See, the thing is, right, Grenadier isn't even that bad. My old method of completing it... Why are there so many scavs? My old method of completing... Is this a scav? Crazy. My old method of completing Grenadier was to go into factory, go into the room next to the safe room in the office, wait for someone to open the safe, because, I mean, there's a sound cue to it, and then... and then you throw the grenade through the door, which kills the PMC. The problem is, since the factory rework, that doesn't really work anymore, as far as I know. I mean, look, it's been how many months since wipe? I don't know. I'm not a person who uses grenades much, so naturally I'm just not gonna have, you know, many chances of even getting a Grenadier kill, but I don't even have one. I'm 0 out of 7. Someone's here because that door is open and now I'm scared. Oh my god. There's no way, bro. Just let me open this key and get this over with. He's probably already opened it, right? To be honest though, if he does get an RPG inside there... What is going on in this raid, by the way? I just mentioned, like, what is going on in this raid right now? I'm gonna get a headache. Please be quiet. I want silence. It won't stop. It just won't stop. No one there? Doors open? That's all normal? Hello? No one in here, right? Huh. Weird. Okay, well, I guess we do get marked key for ourselves. I just spent 5 minutes yapping for absolutely no reason. Nice. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god, you got me tweaking, bro. I thought that was... Oh, man. Why are there so many guns, though? What? I thought that was an RPG, but it's an Ash 12. It's because the Ash 12 looks chonky. It's like a fat gun. Man, got me excited for no reason. This marked room is kind of crazy though. I can take literally every gun. That's insane. That is some tight storage management. Give me like a Bitcoin to finish it, please. Thank you. I'd very much appreciate it. An LCD. That is not a Bitcoin. And that seems to be about it. Just a bunch of guns and a singular LCD. Oh, never mind. A Vogue 25 grenade. Nice. Okay. Well, great. Yep, that's about it. Great. One last hit on this key to give myself an RPG. At this point, so many hits of not finding an RPG, I'm honestly fearful of all the comments saying that you can't find an RPG in the marked room. In which case, GG's, it was fun trying anyways. Oh my god. Not this again, bro. Please, just let me live. I don't want to have to do another money run. Crazy. I guess bro just teased me for no reason. Gave me a little tickle, missed every single bullet, and I was like, yep, that's about it. You can go. Nice. Yeah, the gate is open. Someone's here. Where is he though? He's probably gone in, right? I need to check if the door is open. Oh, I just heard the door get breached. Yeah, he's out. Holy crap, I could not see him. Is he solo? I think so. I only heard one. He must have already looted it, right? Yeah, that door's breached. There's no chance he didn't loot it. I mean, I'll check his body. That's how we'll confirm if he did loot it or not. Yeah, he did loot it. RPG in the bag, maybe? Right there. Boom. Oh. Okay. Interesting. I did not expect that at all. Not bad, to be fair. Switch that, take that. I actually want this rig. This rig is so valuable. It's like 100k or something. Something crazy. Maybe like 70. Wear that and that. Take these. Alright, that's it. There are so many scavs pushing me. That's crazy. That's the player. There's a player here as well. What? I need to pack my mags. He knows I'm... Oh my god. This gun is so incredibly loud, I just attracted the whole map to my location. Alright, final hit of check 13. The mysterious marked room key. Give me an RPG. Come on, please. Just do it. I'll be so relieved. Just do it. Please. There's actually nothing. There's nothing. Two slugs? A red flare? There's no way. There's no way you're gonna do this to me, game. Oh! Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Wait, one moment. One moment. Wait. How much is that worth? I don't want to go crazy or anything because, I mean, I'm still used to the old pricing where it'd be like 10 mil. But if it's like, I don't know, if it's like 2 mil, I'll be pretty happy. Let's see, Tarkov Market. That is worth a total of 600k. 600,000 rubles. Or a blue keycard. Aye. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess, but from this I can tell myself, I think marked keys have lost their little special place in my heart because they've killed the excitement for it. I can't lie. Once we were pulling bitcoins and 10 million ruble keycards from it, and now the best we'll get is a 500,000 ruble keycard. That's so sad. Well, GG's. We move on. There's so many PMTs to my right. Honestly, it's just a fast travel back to my stash, to be honest. Saved me some time. GG's.